Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back. I still haven't recolored that, but welcome back to Dauntless. So, yeah. Gotta remember to recolor that Stormclaw helmet so that it matches the rest of our gear. Other than that, how do we want to start off the dialogue for this episode? Well, I guess something that I've been kind of thinking of, I mean, I guess in fairness, I haven't really thought of it originally myself. It's kind of partly based on stuff I've been reading, but also I guess something that I kind of... Oh, I think I have the wrong spear for this, but you know, that's its own problem. Anyway, the important thing that I'm trying to get at here, and I should, you know, just get on with saying, is a question, actually. How do you feel about the fact that, like, maybe it's too easy for, like, scrub tier players, such as myself, to be carried by, you know, like, the actually good players? Guess we should probably jump in there. Yeah. Like, in particular, I was hearing, like, I guess, like, when it gets to, like, the real endgame stuff, like Shroud and Rezakiri and so on and so forth, that, I guess it is a little, I don't know, I guess it's, like, really easy for, like, noob-type people to get all the way up to that point, not really know how to play the game, like, not really learn any of the fundamentals, and, yeah, like, be there and then get destroyed, and prove to be, you know, a bit of a hindrance and an annoyance to their more skilled players. And to be honest, I kind of feel like I'm hitting that point myself, like just hitting the maelstrom, where now, oh dear, where now I'm kind of at a point, which is also why we're back here instead of doing another maelstrom fight. Like I feel like I'm getting to a point where, like, I mean, I feel like I know the fundamentals of the game. I'm just not, like, actually good at executing them yet, but we'll get there, I guess, is the point I'm trying to get at. Ooh, nicely done. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Any of that make any sense, what I'm saying? And if I guess the answer to the initial question of, like, is progression too easy, does that mean, perhaps, that, like, what would be the ideal solution to kind of, like, limit, you know, lesser skilled players from getting into the endgame stuff without, like, actually having to develop their abilities? I mean, and preferably in a fashion that, ooh, that doesn't, you know, kind of feel like a grind. I mean, I rolled at the wrong time there. Like, I kind of feel for my own part that, like, I felt like I was doing good-ish, but that the maelstrom was like a sudden and, like, really dramatic increase in difficulty from what I had before. Good job, Gaslight. Alright, remember, we don't have to... There we go. I mean, the heavy attack is really good for building up our... Oh, look at that. Double prizes that then proceeded to both miss. Good job, Gaslight. Masterfully done. You know what, I also haven't even learned, like, when the best times to get a stun or an interrupt are on old Stormy here. Just gonna roll out the way to lock that in. And we're gonna... Oh, it's me. It's me. 3. Okay, there we go. Count of 3. That's how you do it. All right, I gotcha. I gotcha. I can be taught. It does take a while, though. So, forgive me. That I don't really know what I was doing. All right. Incidentally, I hear the other day, as I, like, die horribly there, that the other day... Oh, come on, I totally rolled, man. Of course, then again, my stamina is full, indicating perhaps I did not roll as... I still need to get a feel, like, for, like, proper, like, when the iframes actually kick in and when they stop with the roll. I mean, personally, for me,
This is important.
I think it would be ideal if, you know, you kept your iframes until you, like, you know, were out of the roll and could control yourself again, but that's just me. This is also probably a bad idea. Because of that. That right there. Whoa, boy. Oh, please don't target me. It's target... Oh, it's not targeting me. Okay. That's the best I could have hoped for. There we go. Oh god, get out, get out, get out! I ruled too soon. That was the real tragedy right there. But in general, I mean, Stormclaw is probably my weakest, I guess, tier 4 behemoth. So, we've got some work to do here. I mean, we gotta level up our gear. I mean, before we even consider going back to the Maelstrom, we should probably... I'm gonna blame not being able to see on that one, but you know, how much that's actually true is debatable. Oh, come on, dog. I mean, technically, I mean, he is a lightning dog, so I guess it's an accurate statement. Oh, nicely done. A Voltooth. Aha! Lock it in. And then, you know, roll, but I failed. I screwed up that part, but otherwise we had the right idea. Oh, right, I can't heal right now. And he missed. Oh, also, I was given some good advice regarding, regarding Pangar. Apparently, you gotta be careful with attacking the tail, because I guess the, plates, like, don't actually count. So you don't actually get a hit on them. If you, yeah. I think I'm gonna wait until he gets stunned. I mean, I suppose I could do my part as well. No, 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 Gaslight, don't do it. I'm just gonna save the party the trouble of having to revive me again. Shameful display, truly. Come on, stun him. You know, I could have booped him right on the head, right there. Now, this is why I really should consider switching to the sword. It's so much faster. There we go. Now we've got the good stuff. That's what I like to see. No, don't stop it. Okay. One of his things fell into the ground. That's not good. Oh, and he has run off. Alright. I'll, actually, wait. Is Stormclaw weak to fire? I forget. Because what is it? Is it Nezaga who's, weak to ice? So I just assumed lightning people were always ice, but... You know what? That's a good thing. I don't even think there's, like, a real visual for like, how, like, what different enemies are weak to, because the game sort of follows, like, a classic elemental rock, paper, scissors, but it's not exact. So, yeah. Basically, there is some opportunity for chaos and confusion. I mean, I suppose what I could do if I really want to, alright, at least I gotta hit him. Which is kind of important, I guess. Anyway, yeah, like, I suppose what I could do is... Now's the time. I could try getting more, doing more solo hunts. Because that might be of some benefit to us. At least I booped him in the head. I mean, it did part damage. I'm surprised I didn't get hit myself there. Alright, alright. Oh. Brundo, I gotcha. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've revived me like 10 million times by now, so I think it's the least I can do. Also, another thing I was reading on the Dauntless subreddit that I think should probably be addressed. Apparently, like wound damage, like, you know, that glowy stuff we're seeing right here. Once you break the part, you don't get wound damage anymore, and wound damage means like you do more damage to the Behemoth. And currently, I think, is it only the pike that does wound damage? So it's basically like a temporary ability that doesn't last very long and doesn't like have long-term usefulness. Like, I think once you like break apart, like, or, you know, get like trigger the wound effect or whatever, that it should probably last for the duration of the hunt, shouldn't it? Please, you know, that's just my opinion, man. Oh, he's coming for me, isn't he? 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there you go. You see, as soon as you see the lightning, count to 3 and you're good. Probably, maybe. Gotta count these things. It's what made the Mayan Empire so great. They knew how to count. They also were one of 2 civilizations in history that came up with the concept of 0. And by that I mean, like, you know, like, originally invented it. Oh, yes! Who was the other? Was it the Muslim world that were the other ones who came up with the concept of 0? Maybe. And I mean, I know what you're thinking. I mean, like, aside from the details of, like, who invented what, like, you may be thinking that the concept of 0 is not such a big deal, but oh no, my friend. Mathematically, it was like a very important revolution here. Don't ask me how, because I'm not a mathematician and I can't really explain the details of it very well, but it's a true thing. Look it up. It's cool. It's science, man. I mean, I guess math is... But would you consider math a science in its own right? Maybe. Alright, I'm lightnified, so there's not really a lot I can do right now. And it looks like our friendo there's already got it done, so... guess there's not too much for us to worry about here. Alright, let's see if we can break another... Get out, get out, get out. Too late. Alright. I'm kind of, a little embarrassed for myself, really, how often I have died on this particular fight so far. By died, I mean got down. Because no one really dies in Dauntless. You just get critically injured. They're just sleeping, that's all. Except the Behemoths. You're definitely killing them. Possibly murdering. I mean, if you consider animals to be capable of being murdered. But then again, I mean, I guess that's a whole other ethical thing that I don't really want to get into an argument about. Like, personally, I don't think that, you know, you can murder an animal, because murder explicitly refers to, at least in the legal sense, to, you know, killing a fellow human. And that doesn't really apply to an animal. But, having said that, at the same time, there are some pretty awful people out there in the world who are, like, needlessly cruel to animals, and that there should be some kind of bigger crime than, like, or penalty than just like a simple fine or something for people who abuse animals for their own amusement. Because those people are just, you know, garbage. In my opinion. I mean, seriously. Animals can't even fight back in the same way that humans do. Got too greedy there. Got too greedy again. This, if you learn anything from watching my videos, it's that greediness will kill you. Good job, Gaslight. Masterful work right there. Aside from that... Okay, looks like he's been, bamboozled a little here, so... If we can get a little bit of damage in, we might be able to do our part to stagger him. Oh, wait. I can totally help. Nope. That was a bad idea. Still a bad idea. Oh god, I'm the only one left alive. I managed to revive that guy, though. That's good. I did something for the party. That's good. Alright, let's heal ourselves up here. We're in a bit of a tough predicament. Mostly due to gross incompetence on my part. And that's the funny thing, really. Like, it only takes one less competent person on the team to kind of throw the whole thing off. So... Whoa! Come on. Then run away just in case it's you that it... Okay, the lightning did not target me, so we're good. Come on. Get in a little stagger damage. Oh, come on, dog. I rolled. I rolled, man. Don't tell me I didn't roll. Ah, and I was an idiot. I didn't revive this guy right away like I should have. Which I totally should have done, but I didn't, because I'm an idiot. Oh, I kind of got stunned a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Alright, now we can go revive. Let's try to get a multi-revive in here so we can, like, really lower the danger. Alright. Oh, even, alright. Nice, group heal there. Really froze me off, this, like, stupid green head. When everything else is a lovely shade of brown and orange. Well, is persimmon, would you even call persimmon orange? Probably not. Where's Axolotl? Real Aztec-y, Mayan-y name, if I ever heard one. Alright. Well, let's get this fight finished. You know, wow, 17 minutes. This has been a... I blame myself, really. If I were, you know, slightly more competent in avoiding this guy, and if I didn't get so greedy, we'd probably do better. Though, to be honest, I also think if I switch back to using the axe, we'd be in a better position as well. I'm actually seriously considering, like, I like the pike, but I've got to be honest, the axe has really grown on me. Mostly because it does, like, ridiculously ungodly amounts of damage. Ah! Man, he comes down a lot faster than I expected. I figured I would wait until, so I'm really trying to get the timing here when he does that. And I figured the ideal timing would be to wait until he starts coming back down again, but nope. Alright, yeah. Okay, roll out. Lock it in. Shoot him in the face. That actually hit him, that's good. I can dig that, man, I can dig it. Oh, I actually dodged. But still, I mean... I think that's probably, like, the single most fundamental lesson we really need to work on here is, like, not getting greedy and dodging. So I guess that's two fundamental lessons. Like, apparently, like, that, you really... I was lucky there, that was not skill. So I guess hiding right under his testicles is a good way to avoid getting hit, so maybe we should do more of that. Yes, more testicle hiding. Kind of surprised that hit. But I am glad. It's one of those welcome surprises. I swear I was in the middle of a roll. But I was still off. Alright, there we go. He is dead. And you know what? I think that we'll call that a hunt for today, because this took a really long time. So until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.